Hello everybody. Good morning. Time to go to work again, 2 to 9, and then I'm off again tomorrow. There she is out there again, and the weather is, it looks nice, but it's only 32 degrees, so that's not nice.
Good morning.
Yes?
Yes. Good morning.
Alright.
Does everybody want a Mr. Rogers or an asshole?
Probably a combination, a happy medium.
Happy medium?
Yeah.
What the hell is a happy medium?
A little of both.
A little of both?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can pull that one off.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. It's a real cocksucker.
Alright, well, time to start the day.
Everybody, I'm gonna head out for a walk, go down, check on the river, see how it's doing about thawing out. I've been getting a little bored just sitting around here for the day. Not a whole lot to do besides a little straightening up around the house, but I'm gonna do that in a little bit. But the reason I'm going down the river is because I want to see how well it's thawing out, because I want to see where it's at for how long it's gonna be before I can start doing any sort of fishing. Alright everybody, we're down at the second fishing hole from the house. And I ended up discovering that the trail was opened up more than enough for me to ride the pedal bike down here, and this is the second fishing hole down from the house. Right now I'm just barely standing out on the ice because I don't want to risk too far of going out on it without having somebody with me just for safety reasons. Right now if I was to fall in, well, I'll be only going in about knee high, but this is a really good fishing hole down in right here. And last summer I was staying right over here in this corner right here that I'm showing you now when I was pan fishing, and I ended up having a really big walleye about 30 inches long come up and try and, well, did come up and rip my panfish off the hook, and I did get a good view of him. It was a huge walleye. But down here all the time during the summertime, I come down here and watch big bass and all that, always breaking the surface of the water. And we're on the back side of Kleber Pond, which is still a part of the Black River, the river that we live on, which this spot here is about a 15-minute bike ride from the house. And the bike's just right up here. And enable for me to get up this incline right here, I'm going to have to shut the camera off because it's really slippery with the shoes that I have on, because I only have my summer shoes on. But let me get to the top of the hill here and I'll show you the other side here of the railroad grade where the other pond is. Well, there's my bike, everybody. I told you I rode my bike because we're on the old railroad grade, and me and Tennille lived down that way, about 15-minute bike ride. And right here is the pond side, and right along over and through here, all along this side of the pond, there's a bunch of campsites. They're all free. And over on this side of the campsite, there's a bunch of, this side of the pond, there's a bunch of campsites through this side too. And within 10 to 15 minutes of our house is all kinds of campgrounds. And if we proceed on down this way about another 3/4 of a mile, and take a right, it'll bring you out around Kleber Dam, which will be a spot where we'll end up taking on down to later on this summer. Another thing I forgot to mention is on the other side of the river, way over there, there's a bunch more of free campsites, and they're all, you know, as long as you get the camp permits like you're supposed to, you're good for 15 days. Well, everybody, this is the first campsite right off of the train tracks here. Not a lot of people really camp at this one because of it being so sandy, but it's still a good area to come down to just to be able to go fishing and everything. And this last summer, Lexi lost a $10 fishing lure right up in one of these trees here, and when she lost it, she started freaking out thinking I was going to be mad at her. And I told her no, I'm not going to be mad because of the fact that I could just come down here and bring my pole snips, which is a pair of trimming shears for trees, and I brought that down and cut the branch off with the lure on it. to be able to get it back because we only had the lure maybe a couple of days and she lost it. But about a week later I come back down and I got it. But straight on down that way, straight in front of us here, there's a trail that keeps on going through, and there's a few more campsites down and through that way. I don't remember how many, but there's a few more. And like I said, there's a bunch of campsites all along way over on the other side of this pond here. And there's just so many ungodly campsites around here that it just makes it nice living down and right in through here, because another thing that's nice about down in here is that we can walk right outside our door at the house and just go right up to the wood line and start picking blueberries, which there ain't a lot of them and they don't get real big, but if you want to get a couple of handfuls worth just to be able to make blueberry pancakes or whatever, that's good. But I'm gonna head back up to the bike here and head back down to the house. But yeah, we'll end up getting you down to the Kleber Dam and get you down below the Kleber Dam, because once you start fishing down below the Kleber Dam, you have opportunities to be able to hook into sturgeon. And I'm hoping this year that they give out free sturgeon tags like they did last year. But alright, time to get back down to the house. It's definitely chilly out. It's in the 30s today. I believe it's just barely above freezing. And I noticed that that trail was open up more than enough. But and just now noticed that there's these cement things sticking out here, but of course it probably had something to do with the train, when the train used to come down in through here. A couple of deer. Tried getting closer, but I realized I spooked them. Yeah, when I went for my bike ride earlier, you want to talk about really getting your ass kicked from not getting your workouts, you know, going out for bike riding and stuff like I was last year. But of course, it's kind of hard to ride a pedal bike when it's winter time out and you got about 50 foot of snow stuffed up your ass.
I'm home from work now. I was gonna vlog today from my iPhone, but nothing really happened. I just worked, went on my lunch break, sat in the car, ate a sandwich, big deal. But I did win some kind of drawing at work, and the prize was this shirt. So, free clothes are always good. And then on the way home I saw the Northern Lights, and that was really awesome. By the time I got home I couldn't see them anymore, but I thought about stopping on the side of the road and trying to film them on my iPhone, but I really don't think it would have picked them up. They weren't that strong. Don's gonna make turkey burgers for dinner.
Yeah, this son of a bitch needs some turkey.
Yeah?
Turkey. Hard to sort with the eagles when you're hanging out with the turkeys, you know.
Nah.
Yep.
What'd you do with my shoes?
Stuck them up my ass. That way they'll smell like shit for when you put them on.
No. Alright. So tonight I found myself some new shoes. You remember my other shoes ripped apart, which they're right here. And it's such a disappointment because I really liked these shoes. And I paid $30 for them. They only lasted a year. But this is not cool. This is not how your shoes should be. So I'll have to take my hem shoelaces out of them and throw them away. It's kind of a disappointment. But I got these. They were on sale for $7, and they'll be good for walking in. I like them. I'm not a big fan of pink. I like hot pink like this, but I don't like baby pink. But yeah, I solved that problem on not having any good shoes. And then we have this thing. How are you doing, Tiger? Tiger? What'd you do all day? Whine about going outside? And then you got let outside, and then you whined and cried to come back in, and then you whined and cried to go back out, and back and forth all day long, right? And then you got exhausted, and you came in here, and you fell asleep for the rest of the day, right? Right? You're such a silly kitty. Well, we're getting pretty tired.
What? Oh.
He doesn't realize I'm vlogging. I just went back and watched rewatched our first vlog, and I think it was awful. The editing wasn't very good. It wasn't very interesting. It was too long. It was really blurry. The volume was too low. I think I've improved a lot on our editing and filming since then. But we're going to go ahead and say goodnight. And we hope that you enjoyed the video and that you like, subscribe, comment, share.
Well, good night, everybody. See ya sometime tomorrow. Make sure you click on that like button. It'll only take you about, 1.2 seconds.
Yeah.
Click like, share, subscribe, beat the hell out of me. Have fun.
Okay, bye.